I said I would go live at 6. I'm 7 minutes late. I apologize. But never seems to go as planned. I come out here, really had to mess with this thing as far as trying to turn it over with the starter. But just tried to get it to turn over with the starter, and I can't get it to turn over with the starter from the key. So I'm going to mess with it a little bit while y'all live. I was hoping I could pretty much just put a tune in it and set it up through the Holly and just crank it up because I got the majority of the work done on it. But I can kind of show y'all what all I've done to it. So let's get started. I'll show y'all. I'm gonna turn the live around, guys. Let's see, get some light here. Uh, all right, this little motor is stuck down in here, man. Um, as y'all can see, it's a round body. What's up, Square G Body, man? I was looking at your stuff just today on YouTube. That's a nice silver Nova you got in there. When I first seen it, I was like, "Oh, that's a nice car." But yeah, I was checking you out today. Um, but yeah, it's a round body. I LS swapped it, and it had a small block 350 in it when it came here. But I ended up pulling it out, and we ended up decided to put an aluminum 5.3 in here. Um, this is an eBay intake, guys. It seemed to work pretty good on here. I didn't really have a lot of issues with it. I want to say he paid like four something for it, and it came with the throttle body, so that was actually a pretty good deal. Um, and then, as y'all can see, we putting AC back on it because AC was on it originally. But man, if y'all can, I mean, this thing don't have no room under the hood hardly. It's got the anti-lock brakes on it from the factory and all. But I've done a lot of work on it. I wanted to just kind of show y'all this right here. Um, I ended up putting the factory manifolds on it and modifying them to work through the steering shaft. I actually slotted the manifold, and what I done, guys, was cut a section out of the manifold and took a piece of muffler ply and split it in half and made a U type deal, and then welded it back into the manifold, and actually got that to work. What I'm going to do is I haven't done this yet, but I'm gonna go right here and split this rubber boot and take it off because I don't want it to start melting and burning. But yeah, that worked out good. Tied right back into the steering column, and you can see where it's going up. But I done one before like this, and it worked out real good. Um, Cause headers, man, there's something like my race truck. I paid $600 and some for my race headers, for my headers on my truck from Hillman Headers. I paid $600 and some for them, man, and I still had to modify them once they got here. But
Oh, the cameraman's here.
but yeah, I modified the manifolds, and I like the manifolds too, guys. Cause if you can look, the you can put your spark plug wires back on like GM made them, and ain't got to worry about them burning. Um, let me try to show y'all this side. It's so tight in there you can't hardly even see that side there. But I didn't have to do a lot of modifications on the passenger side. They pretty much it pretty much went on there and lined back up, and got them on there and tied the exhaust back in on it. The exhaust is running all the way to the rear. Let me show y'all the interior on this thing. Clean, clean little truck. It's got the floor shift. It looks like it's got Blazer seats in it that might have come out of a Blazer. Um, and got the shifter there with the drink console set up pretty neat. And what I done on the factory dash and gauges is what I'm gonna do on it is he has the temp sensor and the oil pressure sensor and all that was in the small block 350, and all I done was plumb the oil pan down there and screwed the small block Chevy sensor in it and plugged it in. So all my gauges in the dash is gonna work once I get it cranked and all that. My son's out here with me. He's on the live too. Well, he's on the live watching it on his phone. But man, I was wanting to try to get this. I can't get it to turn over. I don't know if and I was looking right here. That's why I was probing my wire right here. This is my original purple wire that goes to the solenoid on the starter. And what I may end up having to do, which I haven't done yet, and that may not be why it's cranking, is I got to run a ground from the engine to the frame, cause I got one over here on this side from the frame to the battery. And then again, it might not be grounded good. It's probably a ground, cause I just checked it with the test light, and I'm getting positive down there to the starter. So it may just not be getting a good ground. Matter of fact, while my son's out here, I'm gonna let him get in the truck and turn the key over, and I'm gonna see can I get my test light to come on that purple wire. Since I'm kind of out here, he's out here with me. Let me look at some of the comments, guys. I'm steady talking and ain't been looking at the comments. Looks like it may have a cracked head. I don't know what you're talking about, Papa. Southern, yeah, they're good. Yeah, I know. Southern G-body, man. I should have already done that, but man, it takes so much time to get these things to put together. It's time consuming doing these LS swaps. People don't realize how much time it takes to do one, but it's time consuming. As far as when you tie the transmission, I don't know if I can show y'all. I'm gonna grab this light, and I'm about to show y'all under the truck what all I done under this thing. I got the light, maybe y'all can see. Kind of get y'all down under here. But man, you gotta look. Tied the exhaust back in right here to the manifolds. Tied the exhaust back in right there. Went here and put a brace for the transmission mount because I had to move it forward. Then you have to go here and put your fuel pump and Corvette style regulator because it's got a pump in the tank, but the pump's probably not strong enough to run this engine. So, but yeah, it's a lot of work in this, man. And that's with one. Yeah, see that sensor right there, guys. That's your old small block sensor, and all you do is tap into the side of the LS oil pan, and then you take your original wire that's running to the dash in there and plug it in back into the oil sending unit, and then the oil sending unit and the dash will work. We kind of done that to, and then there's my O2 sensor where I welded it in to the exhaust and bundled it in. But we kind of done that so he could kind of get away from putting a 3-inch dash in it and buying the 3-inch dash, which the 3-inch dash is nice to me, but it's an extra $400 if you don't have to have it. I mean, you know. And this one, I didn't have to notch the frame. It's tight right there, but it ain't hitting. And And this one here, the motor mount's bolted in on it. I didn't have to weld them in. Wow. What's up, Lorenzo, bud? Show y'all his car. I got it on the. I walk around, kind of show y'all what I got going on a little bit. I finally got my buddy's Nova on the ground, and I don't like much more on it. Let's swap this car here. Another S10 I gotta do. 5.3's going in it. Then I got this Impala here. You can't see it, but I finally got the motor mount in for it, so I'm getting ready to get back on it too. Now this is a beautiful Nova right here. It's a 69. And